Hello, hi. I should wear my earphones properly. Hello, hi Trini, how are you? Hi everyone, welcome on in to the stream. Getting more Dragon Age Veilguard. I know it's usually a Sims Day on Tuesdays, but I frankly don't care at this point. It's Dragon Age time. Alright, I need to go talk to Emmerich. I don't know why the Critical Role music is playing. Okay, whatever. Anyway, talk. Hey, Emmerich.
I've made my preparations, Rook. Will you help me restore Manfred to the world of the living?
I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you. We must go to the necropolis once you're ready.
Okay. Let's have a look. What do we have? Do that. World Minrathus. Let's go to Dogtown. We'll bring Nev and the Connors. Alright, where is this? Way over there. Alright, we'll travel there. Bum 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 bum. Bada bum 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 bum. Hey Dave, how are you? This way, I'm going this way. This way, this way, this way. Haha, maybe.
Is that a candle hop? It must be the haunting.
One less problem on my doorstep.
That thing would give me nightmares if I slept at night.
Candle hop enchantments give them the lay of the city. If the spirit picked those up, made it easy to skulk around.
Oh, that's like poor Brian. Okay, it was like, huh? Well, let's go back to the lighthouse. Just have a look, double check. Emmerich. And Lucanus is chatting. Okay, let's go see what they're talking about. Wee.
He's courageous, and I do enjoy his stories. I didn't expect it, but Strife and I are getting along quite well. But where to go with him?
Does he like coffee or knives?
Lucanus.
Sorry, Emmerich. Rook might be better at this.
Rook, quickly, Strife will be here soon. Does wandering Arlathan's groves or exploring its caves, filled with lightning insects, seem more romantic?
How long have you and Strife been seeing each other?
Not for long. He inquired about my corpse whispering, then presented me with the most exquisite jeweled skull. One thing led to another.
That's some present.
Wasn't it?
If you and Strife are just out for fun, I'm sure any place is good.
Strife's is a life of danger, constantly exploring, sometimes hunted, often alone. Whether or not he knows it, a man like that needs romance.
Oh.
And you're gonna give it to him?
Oh, eventually.
I bet Strife would be more interested in the insect caves.
You're right. A rendezvous fitting for a man of action.
All set. Where are we heading, Emmerich?
I thought we'd visit those fascinating sounding caves under the waterfalls.
One of my favorites. I hope you're up for a climb. There's a part where the stones grow some eyes.
Thrilling. I'll find some extra rope. Until later.
That's what I like about your friend.
Old
Rook.
man Yowie.
For a city mage, he's not afraid to play in the mud.
Should I wait up?
Don't bother. It's not a real outing if we don't come back till sunrise.
Getting some old man Yowie up in here. Your parents are getting the wardrobe. Oh, cool. Ooh, old man Yowie. Alright, so we need to go to the necropolis for a couple of reasons, so we'll do that. We'll go with Emmerich and my boy Elicanus. Oh. Whee! I thought jumping would be fun, it really wasn't. And then we'll do.
Congratulations are in order. There are no more hauntings of this magnitude to be dealt with.
Oh.
You have done well.
Allow us to present you with a final token of our appreciation.
Thanks.
Prepare yourselves. The dead keep watch.
Start conversation. Let's do it.
Okay, Emmerich. How's this work?
We'll need assistance finding Manfred's wisp and drawing it back into his body. By pact and pledge, I seek an audience. By light and breath, let wisdom come. You've met these spirits before, but I've never properly introduced you. Rook, allow me to present two Necropolis Guardians, the keepsake of ages and far-sighted curio.
Thank you both very much for helping with Manfred.
How polite. How fine.
Good manners in mortal kind, beyond the spirit callers at last.
Friends, my assistant, my ward, Manfred, sacrificed himself to save us.
We'd heard you'd abandoned Lichdom to bring him back. Your work, your dreams.
You paid the price. But it seems there are many flickers of curiosity in the Fade.
And only one you seek. Draw his wisp near. Speak.
Can I help?
Yes, please. Think of Manfred. Tell me something you felt about him. Concentrate.
He was always excited to be around you, Emmerich. If spirits can learn to love, he loved you.
In the sea of the Fade, there are wakes left by our passing. Our desires, our fears. I leave this beacon for you, Manfred. Follow my voice. Return to me, please.
No.
Manfred?
It worked.
Hooray!
That's wonderful. That's wonderful indeed.
Okay. Death becomes him.
Thanks for
Achievement.
stitching that seam on my coat, Fred. It was coming loose. And nice new threads yourself.
Yes, we needed something to mark him as an apprentice around the necropolis.
It's a good fit. See you around.
How you doing, Manfred?
He's excited for his training. Manfred's spellcraft is coming along nicely, more or less. Some undead have the potential to cast magic. I believe his was unlocked by his journey through the Fade.
Ah, what was that like?
You mean you don't know? We must work on that enunciation. Why don't you fetch the primer?
Oh, our talking skeleton is learning more words.
He's already picked up shan't from somewhere. As he grows, Manfred will better learn to take care of himself. I won't worry so much when I pass on.
How do you feel about that last part?
I have moments of regret for what Lichdom might have been. But none would make me exchange this for anything.
Oh. Oh. You built 6-bedroom, 3.5 bathhouse on Enzo. Nice. All right. That's great. Yes. Ah! Okay, that makes me very happy. Manfred! Right. Let's do that. Bring Tosh. Might be harding for things to do with Tosh now. I think that makes sense. Oh. Good lord, all the way over here.
Avatosh. The air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Rivani with one of their seers. They asked how I was. They asked if I would like to come with them and teach about the weather.
What do you mean the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing, but if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air.
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches,
Yeah.
or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
I know something about the old eggs.
Do you want to take them up on their offer?
I did not want to be around people after I fled the Antam. I did not know the world outside the Qun. But the Rivani have been kind. It will not be the same, but I think it will be all right. And I think staying here would make me sad, now that Shathan is gone.
Yeah.
Your mother's horn. You wear it as jewelry, like the Rivani do.
Yeah. Rivani wear their stories.
She would like it.
She'd be so pissed.
She would. But she would be proud of you.
Hey, before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Avatosh. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
You alright?
Just ready to get it over with. The seer said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
Did the seer at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person instead of just sending a translation?
Nope again.
Up beyond the sea. What colours? Look at all the cats! Sorry. Sorry, Tasha.
Sorry. No food today. Next time.
I'll probably get all soggy anyway.
This is good. Simple.
Wet.
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
That your seer?
Nobody else around here dumb enough to wait in the rain?
Child of Shatan, you come with questions and dragon blood in your veins.
Rowan, didn't realize it was gonna be you. So, you can read the tablet?
In my dreams, I found a spirit that knows the old language. The spirit respects the Qun, because this tablet is important to Qunari history. It is willing to help.
The spirit respects the Qun? How does that work?
Spirits watch our world from the Fade. Some watch Tevinter, others Rivian, and others Parvalen. What spirits watch, they reflect. Those who watch Qunari grow to respect the Qun.
But Qunari are afraid of spirits.
It is complicated. In Rivian, we allow spirits to possess us. Under the Qun, such a thing is forbidden. This spirit respects the Qun, so it will not possess me fully. It will speak to me, but not through me.
That's a fine line to walk.
Yes, it is.
Rowan, you know us. We could have met at the hilt or by the alluvion. Why do this here?
The spirit has watched Tosh. It knows that this is where they come for matters of the soul.
What do you mean? This is just where I come to feed birds and practice fire breathing.
And why do you come here specifically for that?
I don't know. I like to listen to the waves crash. It's noisy, but also not. Makes it easier to think.
That is why we are here.
Karash said that you offered to take him along. He'll be alright.
Karash saw many things that no one should have to see. We could help him grow to become whole again.
And he'll teach your sailors to predict storms?
Do you truly think Ravane, a country full of sailors, has none who understands the weather?
True.
Then why...
He follows the Qun. People who follow the Qun need to feel useful.
You are your mother's child.
Beach theme, yeah. Sunny color and light gray color. Yes, that sounds great.
We are grateful for your help. And for the spirits.
The spirit has watched the Qunari for many ages. It knows the old tongue. It will give you what you seek. You brought the tablet?
I thought you already had a copy.
We destroyed it.
Why?
The spirit says that the words held therein must never be written. Only words of fire may carry the message safely.
But why?
Bring your fire to the tablet, Tosh. We will show you. By Dragonflame come these words. Trust no tale not hidden by the fire. When the great foe struck, we embraced the blood of dragons. Champions blessed with fire protected us and saw the unseen. We escaped to distant shores, but found no peace. Disease will lay us low. If more of us flee across the ocean, it means our people fail. Prepare then for the devouring storm.
What does all that Vashadan mean?
It means, cousin, that the power you wield is no accident. It means our people fought against an ancient enemy. And it means the Qunari fled that same enemy to come here.
But what does that mean now?
Only the spirits can say.
You know, the more we find out, the more it seems like there are big evils of some sort everywhere.
So this is what my mother died to give me. More work? This is Vashadan.
Sorry, Rowan. They're taking this hard.
As a seer, I am a vessel through which spirits share their wisdom. That wisdom is not always a comfort. Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine right now.
All right. Where'd they go? Oh, Tosh.
How the fuck do I get to where Tosh is? Up here. That's how. Tried. It wasn't that way. Alright. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to do these things.
Found a...
I don't know.
If I break my neck climbing up here in the rain. Harding, you owe me for this.
Fuck do I... Found it. I will in a sec. I just want to collect this.
Hey, Tosh.
All that work. All the ancient Kunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? More responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just... leave me!
You're allowed to feel sad that she's gone.
I already cried about her once. I should be done.
I don't think that's how it works.
Like you'd know how it works? You act like you haven't lost anyone.
We're talking about you.
The Kunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shaitan was the only one who believed in me. How did they forget everything the tablet said? How did they lose so much?
How long have the Kunari been at war with Tevinter? 300 and something years?
Around that?
You fight a war for 300 and something years, all your other problems have to sit and wait. The first bit of the tablet. Don't trust anything except what's written in the fire. Stories change. Eventually, people forget what they used to mean. Your mother knew that. The Kunari have forgotten so much. They won't be ready for whatever's next. Whether it's the devouring storm or something else.
But Ravain will. We've got a lot of Kunari who don't follow the Qun. And we can get more.
From where?
From the Antam. They already broke away from the Qun. They respect strength. Maybe we can kill the bad ones, and bring the rest in. Show them how to live outside the Qun. Like my mother did. I can do that for you. Tama.
It's 4 more on top? Okay. Interesting. Obviously, at some point I'm going to have to do a playthrough where I make other choices and see what happens. Hey Harding, how you going? Alright. Now, there's nothing else here, was there? There's a quest there and there's a quest there. Well, let's see if we can figure out what that quest is.
Time to fight! Now! Why are they so tough?
no hope.
We're not done.
That's what's killed.
They're fighting each other. I don't know what this is.
Your turn. That looks like it hurt. Nice, Rook. Got him ready for you.
He'll be down here. Maybe.
I'm on it. Door's sealed, but those figures next to it look different.
Been here 3 days now. I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure of the old brick. Seals of the key. Find the matching ones on the
Might be a clue for how to open it.
Alright, well, I might. Is it down here, maybe? I genuinely have no fucking clue. Here, guys. Yeah, no, it is up there. It's up. Okay, I don't know then. I might look it up. Oh, it's only here. That's not what I wanted.
Do you not like the archery bracer?
I love it. Why are you asking?
You're not using it. I saw it inside your pack.
It's so special, I don't want it to get lost or dirty or scraped up.
It's supposed to be useful.
Aw, Tosh. I promise to use it.
Okay. Good. You deserve to have new stuff.
Ah, there we go. That. Light sea foam or power con. Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Huh. Looks like we made a door. Watch yourself. Trouble coming.
They're taking us apart!
All clear.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect this wisp, drop down here. See if there's any for it. Over here. Got it. All right. Up here again.
How are you doing, Tosh? Sleep well last night?
You were there. You tell me.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
Hear that? Door's open.
No, she will keep the legendary stuff that she got from right now. There's a quest over there, and then there's a quest over there. I mean, while we're here, you know.
Trouble scouted. Win, Rook. Ranged attackers.
We're winning this one.
I don't even know where the enemy is.
Let's go get him. Nice hit, Rook.
Anyway, we're going out here.
Greetings, Lord of Fortune. How fares your quest for gold and glory?
Not too bad. How are you?
I find myself in need of heroes with a hunger for adventure. One of your fellow Lords of Fortune was following a map to a treasure buried in this area. Sadly, Ritzinger attempted to loot a treasure chest mid-battle. Understandable enthusiasm, and I remember them fondly. But you can carry out their final wishes to find this treasure no matter the danger, and earn gold and glory.
If you give me the map, I'll see what I can do.
Little islands and old buildings out here. Pirates, wardens, people trying to have a quiet vacation.
All right, everyone. Enemies afraid. Leave it to me. Of course. Corpses, but pirate corpses.
Guess we're not the only ones after the treasure.
I call that a win.
With the rock sands tool, look for the shortest waterfall. The shortest waterfall.
So, Tosh, the way my lyrium magic shows up when
When I pick you up and pin you to the wall and bite your shoulder.
together. When we're together. I just wanted to make sure my lyrium wasn't hurting you.
I'm mostly fireproof.
It's not fire. I'll make sure it's okay next time we're together.
You're gonna have other stuff to think about next time we're togethering.
You're impossible.
I love it. Where's the shortest waterfall? I'd say that.
More pirate corpses? Come on! Watch for incoming!
That's rook for ya.
We're good.
My booty's within reach, you'll grab it near the beach.
Get ready.
let's see what they've got.
Oh right, I know where we're going.
Okay? Warm enough out here?
I'm fine. It's no colder out here than usual. Why? Wait, were you gonna get me a coat or something?
Maybe. If you needed one.
What if you were my coat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love.
Everyone attack! Coming at range. We're dropping line.
We're taking you down. Hit them
Ranged incoming.
people.
One for us.
The Ravani Armada and the Antom Navy have destroyed a lot of each other's ships. Good for salvagers, bad for sailors.
There's a pistol here.
Hey! Captain Corpse Asshole! The treasure is ours!
Hitting us at range!
You have found it!
Wait, did you know where the treasure was the whole time?
You had to find it yourself. The real treasure was the journey. Now, Ritzinger would have used this to purchase a new ship. Since their last caught fire and burned, I believe a lady was involved. But the gold and glory are yours now, to use as you will. Adventure!
I just want to start something now. Gold and glory. Hold on, Mari. It's fine. Now we're gonna go up there and find this new quest.
Okay, I was angry.
Huh?
After talking to the Oracle, I was angry. I was angry at her for not being able to explain why I got this magic. And I was angry that I was angry.
I punch things when I get angry. Sometimes I yell. You can come and punch things and yell with me if you want.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
Okay? Good.
Oh.
A word when you have a moment. Greetings, Rook. It is good to see you helping the Lords of Fortune again.
Hey, Rowan. Good to see you. How's your seer work?
The seers speak for the spirits, and they always have needs.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Years ago, when mages rebelled across southern Thedas, Templars from the southern Chantry marched upon Ravine. They declared our mages criminals and killed many of us. The unacknowledged pain of that injustice twists spirits into demons. Stop the demons and let compassion ease that pain, and the land will be safer.
Of course.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright. Alright. Let's go back to the lighthouse. I was gonna say the necropolis. No. We live in the lighthouse. Right. Let's do this for here. So we'll go there. Oh, we've got a missive. Okay, let's have a look. Prison from the coming storm. Oh, it's not that one. From the necropolis. Dearest Rook, I was pleased to hear Manfred has been restored to the fullness of unlife. Keepsake and Curio also pass on the congratulations. Our guardian spirits are always glad to see one of the number discover the gift of elocution, and Manfred has been given into their rise. But Jesus was ordered to eminent guests, the professors, and the pleasure of seeing his prisoner. Thank you for helping with Evatash. Their mother was an exceptional teacher of the mind, but the mind and heart are not always as one. Some of the Antam from the Dragon King's cohort have broken away, are wandering aimlessly. We've spoken with them. Since Tash proved the Dragon King's way was weak, they are amenable to learning a new form of strength. We may yet help them live outside the Qun. Hezenkov's creation will be dealt with. We all move at once per pressure. Flee if it appears in your dreams. Okay. Dearest Rook, we thank you for that. Still alive. What you've done for Lavender, I thought I would. I feel legit. This is the end of files. Alright, thank you. Do it. Alright. We will go there. With Harding, obviously. Okay. Eufema Zoya is pregnant with a second baby. Oh, cool. Hey, girl.
Stalgard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalsharak dwarves are tough. I'd like to see Kalsharak. Do you think Stalgard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask rudely.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the dwarves. About myself. Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
Okay.
Got it.
Is it just me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
I'll just move this rock out of our way. Heard ya.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though. They all were. Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. The story of their fall is the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts. I'm on it. We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood, traded for gold. So they could use it for magic. The elves stole lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it? They mined lyrium here too. Isn't that a little ghoulish? Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors.
Didn't know
Maybe
that though.
ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them. We were them. I don't know the right word.
Lace Harding's shade kept them away for a time.
So they'll be back,
Oh,
I think.
there he is.
It is hard.
Stalguard.
They seem different now, but there will always be Ah, good. We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She is a steward of Kalsharok's memories, a historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you, to learn from you.
From me?
About the Titans, about our past.
You came here to meet me, to talk to me?
Oh, see, this is the part where you do the thing that shows us how far you've come.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
This is the eternal hymn.
The prayer and the proclamation.
Isa Tunal.
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in that moment. Thank you.
No. Thank you. Being here with you, with all of you, I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
Fair, yeah. Fair, yeah. Right. Now. We will go to Alafan with Balara and Devrin, because we have a thing with Devrin as well. I know, I'm leaving Lucanus at home. What's that about? Okay, well, we'll go over here.
Enna Bellinaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
We're a team. We stick together no matter what.
Still, I appreciate it. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used Veilfire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. Oh my gosh. What? At least this time, it's for real.
Moving.
Let's head to the first brazier.
Okie dokie.
Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess. Wonder what else we'll find. On the archive, I mean.
Could be anything, really. It didn't sound too choosy.
Not choosy, but rude. And very, very stubborn.
Belara.
Hey, Irilyn.
Look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Third, we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help. It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
Reclaiming the past was never going to be easy. But you have to start somewhere. Why not here?
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past, and then live it. But But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic. Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle.
Aww.
They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family.
Oh.
All right, go on and light the brazier.
It's so sweet. I'm so glad that...
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores.
I really need to deal with my cans.
Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin. I mean, really across. The other parts of the world.
Other continents,
I wonder if the
not
Evanurus
Thetis.
ever left Thetis.
That's a good question. Who knows how far they traveled?
We've seen their power. I bet they could go anywhere. Maybe there are other elves, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different? More of us alive? And probably free? Okay. On to the next one.
That's a good question. What is it like on other continents?
Okay.
Because we only really know about
One more
Thetis.
brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Anaris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
So, not so much then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
So, why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the other side of even the hardest days...
I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family.
Hmm.
Time to light the last brazier.
And a third we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say. According to the archive, at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
I'm sorry this has been so hard for you, Balara.
You know what? I'm okay. Weirdly. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. that connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
That's all anyone can ask of any of us. Keep living, and keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, it's just hard sometimes. Harder than it should be. I don't know what our people's future looks like. But now they know their past, and they have a future. I hope you've found peace, wherever you are now. Dareth, Shural, and Na Belanaris. Syrian, I love you.
Tori, attack!
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
It's hard. At least I got to talk to him at the end. The real him.
That's something. But I'm sure it still hurts. If anything happened to Hassan,
Cherish him while you can.
that's the truth.
Right. Now we need to go. Let's go over here for my friend Darren. Get away from the Pharaoh altar. Leave Solus alone. Hold on. Alright, great, let's go.
Eldrin, how's the training going?
Just a minute. Poachers are nearby. The Hulla are in trouble. Quick, to your positions. Go!
Ever tried gingerwort tea? Heard it's got some kick.
You're joking. Who in their right mind would drink that?
Yeah, who would?
No one I know.
Though I did hear worms are a big hit with griffins.
Worms? Who said that?
Irv Matur. He's a wise old elf I once knew.
Right.
Looks like you met your match there, Eldrin.
They know none of this is real. Won't waste the effort.
You need to rouse the raptor in them.
That gives me an idea.
Wait, what's happening?
The Hulla are in trouble. An unarmed hunters nearby. Attack!
No.
Got it!
Rude. Right, let's go see, because let's just head over here. I'm gonna stop at the merchant there.
You know, with everything going wrong in the forest, having the griffons around makes up for it. Bits and bobs for just the right price.
Yes. Actually, I'm not gonna sell here because I don't need the Oh, I like that.
Till next time.
Alright, let's go to the lighthouse. See if anyone has anything to say. Nope. Right. We'll do this one then. Tosh and Harding. Ooh. Got another massive Griffin's new home. It was good you stopped by with everyone to see how the Griffins are growing. One of them, Hadas, is a faster learner. She came by the other day and flung a knot snake down at my feet. Nasty things, unnatural and twisted by magic. They can clear an area of wildlife in less than a day, then sell a nest the next day that sucks the plant dry. Hadas had torn it to pieces. Clever girl. I think these Griffins are now exactly where they need to be. Oh, that's so great. Oh.
We've got the best gear for your beast fights. Kick some ass!
So, Tash pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Tell me about Hawk.
My! What kind of statue was this? Big snake. Like, what, the size of a horse?
30 feet tall. Had the size of a wagon.
How'd you get up there?
They carved the scales. Made okay handholds.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it, sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barv.
Oh. Okay.
A barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a barv. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tasha's back.
Oh, Tash isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a bath, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay. Yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a bath puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
So you either learn to make fewer mistakes or you get gigantic muscles.
Or both. I didn't expect the lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, lords.
Oh.
Oh,
Thanks.
Isabella!
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tasha's thigh deep in
Sorry,
a snake's
just
maw and
Kirkwall
still holding a
mentioned.
giant ruby in one hand. I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Tash just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have?
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well, I don't know what.
It's fine.
No, they're your favorite.
Bellara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right.
I'm pulling a barf.
1, 2.
I could not do 10.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
I love that. This.
Evertash. Shathan was a remarkable scholar, and we're lucky to have worked with her. I'm sorry for your loss. I heard the seers help with the tablet translation. If I can ever be of help.
Ever heard of something called the Devouring Storm?
There are records of our people avoiding the shore for years because of great storms coming from across the sea, but nothing specific.
Okay, thanks.
Isabella's Guide to Dungeoneering. Wait, I need to read this. Better to have 50 feet of rope you don't need than need 50 feet of rope you don't have at the final, unless they're trying to distract you from spikes about to shoot from the pool. Extra lock picks, extra knives. Don't let anything from a room with glowing letters in a language you can't read yet. Just gonna fight last. Always look with spiderwebs. Spiderwebs means no swing blades in the room. Don't wear armor, you can't swim. Betray a partner and you're wealthy once, but cursed forever. That's not important. Alright, let's go.
Shanedan, cousin. Fight well today.
Rowan, hey. Cousin?
The spirits told me you found yourself and do not use women's words any longer. I would not insult you by calling you sister.
Huh. Thanks. Never had a cousin before.
That's nice. Alright. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Ugh. My ear's itchy. Right, let's see. Anyone got anything to say, to talk about? Belara does. I'm gonna talk to Derek. I don't know if they...
The Evangerers do not need, they only demand. Deny them.
Level up all of my stuff. Level up all of my stuff. Level up all of my stuff. Alright, let's go.
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Sure. What kind of
It's
question?
fanfic.
Oh, well, a personal one, I guess. Maybe not. Never mind.
Oh, come on. I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance. Mostly.
You've got fighting and romance. What more do you need?
Well, lots of things, really. A plot, pacing, that sort of thing. But most of that's going okay so far.
Cool.
So,
I get you.
What did you want to ask then?
It's my hero. I know who they are, what they look like, all of that. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one. So why are you doing all this?
Someone has to.
The world is gonna end if we don't stop it. And I don't see a whole lot of other people lining up to help.
I wish I could be like that. Facing danger, caution to the wind.
But that's pretty much exactly what you do, all the time.
Sure, because I have to. And I'm scared the whole time.
You think?
Everyone's scared sometimes. It's what you do with the fear that counts.
Yes!
Facing it, fighting through it, that's what a hero does.
I guess so. It's hard to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually. That feels heroic. To me, at least.
It is.
And we're saving the world.
We're gonna see this through. All the way.
I like that confidence. Anyways, I should get back to it. Writing. Thanks, Rook. That helped. A lot.
Alright, what I'm gonna do now is save the game and go for a quick break. Belara, just like me, for real. Alright, save. And I will be back. Hello. I used my break not only to go to the bathroom, but check blue sky, because apparently bullshit is happening in government. Woo! Anyway. Bullshit's always happening. Oh, let's go pet a Sam. I love the sound. Okay, anyway. Journal. Alright. Let's do this. World. Go to Ravine. Let's go with... It's not a Tash based quest, so I'm not going to bring hunting. You know? Alright, let's see where we're going. Oh, over there. Do that. Whee! Now I believe there is a ladder here, yes. Why did that scare me?
Golden glory.
Glinting, gleaming, stealing us with steel. Splinters flying as they kick in the door to our home.
Fucking Templars. The only Templar I like is Cullen, and he's not even a Templar anymore. Actually, I'll give that also to Alistair. The only Templars I like are the ones that aren't Templars anymore. Essentially, is what I'm saying.
Gosh, Harding keeps asking me what your favorite foods are.
Why is she asking you?
I think she wants to surprise you with something.
But you told me. It's not a surprise now.
I'm pretty sure whatever Harding makes will be surprising no matter what.
He's saying she can't cook. Alrighty. I don't know how we get in here. We'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure, maybe. Gotta go down. Gotta go down. Gotta go da 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 da.
More trouble.
Chantry Zealot. Sebastian. exactly. Tarakata. Does Joe's mouth sound good to you? Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Baking in my armor. So much hotter here than back in Ferelden. Kill on sight. But they don't look like abominations. They just look sad.
That's because they're not abominations! Fucking Templars. The Templars get fucking, indoctrinated. And, like, so many of them are there from when they're very young. Like, they never ever have a chance to be anything else. It's kind of fucked up. I'm glad Cullen at least made it so that, you know, those who want to leave have something. Have somewhere to go. They want to hunt. They have a problem with abominations, and then look what they become.
We ran, but they chased us. We tried to surrender, but they killed us as we knelt. The spirits roar as the fire comes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The wood will always be scorched, but the rain has washed away the fire and smoke. Thank you.
Such an awful thing. Starfish today doesn't glean some things Joy found on purpose. Alright. Now, that's that one.
Hey, I'm glad you got her back, Katarina.
About your mother.
Hey, don't. You helped your grandmother. She's proud of you.
Not that she'd ever show it. Your mother was proud of you too.
She knew who I am.
For God's sake. Every time we come here.
They're down.
Let's go then. Pardon. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's go.
Clear.
Which American sits it? Joey Tribbiani. How you doing? I want to see if... I don't know how I'm going to get the end, but let's, I wonder if... I'm gonna try going around. Good to explore, guys.
Reminds me of home. Though if it were, Viago would have bought it already.
Oh yeah, no, that goes down to the end. Alright. Got it! Alright, let's go. Again. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
First lesson on flare. When you take down an enemy, you call out something casual.
Why casual?
Because it's unnerving. It makes anyone nearby think that for you, killing this person meant nothing.
So you just say something casual, like, hey.
That's too casual. You need the veneer of formality.
You said to be casual.
But you have to show them good manners to contrast with the fact that you just killed someone.
This is complicated.
It isn't usually this hard to explain.
Damn it. Ooh, going this way.
That does not belong here.
Maybe trade, maybe chasing explorers. There's a treasure nearby either way.
Time to fight! Go! Go!
Good. Needed some action.
That should speed things up.
There's our target. Go!
Senerega!
Guns will spill.
That campaign! Down!
Ooh, level 49.
We're good.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to press K, not J. I'm trying to remember how we got anywhere.
Keep at it. You can't be this tall. You're too easy.
I don't know, I think they should have made friends more gay. Well, not on this day. Not back when it was happening in the 90s, but in this day and age.
All yours.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, my love.
All right, Dash. New plan on killing with flair. I'll tell you what to say.
Okay. I'm ready.
You've taken down an enemy. You smile at him, making sure that you're making eye contact with his allies as you do. And then you say, the crows send their regards. Go on, try it.
The crows ask their regards.
Por la sangre del hacedor.
Wait, I think I said axe.
I know.
Maybe because I was thinking about how I just hit the guy in the face with an... Cut that bust!
Hi Bezek, how you going? Are there any other enemies, or is that it? Yeah, okay, cool.
What were we talking about?
Wait, I think I said axe.
I know.
Maybe because I was thinking about how I just hit the guy in the face with an axe.
I know, Tash.
You got it yourself after watching it? Nice. Did you use my code? And links in big kidding. I don't have to do that. Just, you know, it's an option. But yeah, are you having fun with it? Yes, you said you're loving it. That's great. Tell me about your rook. Where am I going? Yeah, I get a small amount of money if you use my code. For Sims games, Dragon Age games. How the fuck do I... Where am I? It's just Annalise MB. Where? I have... It might be this. That might be the thingy. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. But it doesn't work on the YouTube. I don't know why I did it that way instead of... Alright, now, where am I going for this? You were playing Warrior and got like 12 hours in and said obviously you could play Rogue. Listen, am I going to have multiple playthroughs of this game? Yes.
Watch yourself. Trouble coming.
Stay in cover.
I'm a mage personally. I'm a mage. But in saying that, I did a warrior origin and a warrior for origins at a later point for my second playthrough, and I did a warrior for Inquisition. Thanks for joining me so I can freeze you. I know I am.
Everybody good?
It was sad, Trini.
Hey. I'm sorry I'm a bad crow.
You're not a bad crow. I'm a bad teacher. The goal of the clever line is to unnerve your enemies, so they don't swarm you while you're vulnerable after your strike.
And to look good.
And to look good, yes. But you don't need a clever line to unnerve your enemies. Try your growl. Perfect. Your enemies' morale will be shattered. I will have Teya order you a game.
Yes. That's not what I wanted to do.
They're at range.
Wait, I don't see anyone. once I'm here, then what? There's nowhere. Seraphion, beloved of the moon, I keep once but one last shield bearer to the Dryden. Sophia Dryden? How the fuck do you get up there? Over here, maybe? Do you know who you're going to romance? Or have you started romancing anyone? Obviously that's not the goal of the game, but I mean... And what race? Also, or those are other things about her. Is that it? 4 knights rode to battle, 1 fired into the and scrub shield. I've knocked all the companions in it, but I like Valar and Neverlot so far. Yeah, those are they're good.
Me, or is this rage demon especially angry?
Stop with the fire, I've got ice.
That was for Grey. The Canary in those old letters. He was a good warden.
An end to the fury of Shark's Mouth.
All of Revenge.
So do you on the silent?
Ain owed the Grey Wardens and that seer a debt for their sacrifice here. The Lords of Fortune just paid it.
Bite it. It's crashed. Okay, he can face that technically, maybe. That one can face that one, sort of. Yeah, I did hear about that. I don't fucking know, guys. I'm not clever enough. Sometimes I'm clever enough. I'm not very good at puzzles. Sometimes I just cannot be bothered. Human Veil Jumper. Pretty boring when it comes over. Jason, you should play human or elf for fun feeling adventures. I love playing elves. Also, I feel like elves have a lot of story on these games. Also, the dwarves, actually. And saying that my rook is a human, and in Dragon Age 2 you have no choice but to play as a human. Have you played the previous Dragon Age games? You played Origins and Inquisition for some reason you never played 2. Ah, fair enough. I love Dragon Age 2. Origins is great. That's right, that's right. That one goes that way. That one goes that way. That's actually it. That opened a door at some point or something. Origins is great. Inquisition is great. Honestly, I just love the whole series. Dragon Age in general. Just beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, it says I did it. But where? No. I'm so confused. It'll give me the directions. Here's my thing about these things. I almost always get lost. Oh, it's over here. Oh, that makes sense. Brave Warden Strength and Lord of Fortune Strength. Nice. Ravani Panoply. Tash gets some skill points. Oh, nice. I have some skill points for Devrin. I wear light armor because mage. Meredith's Legacy? I'm sorry, what? Okay, see, this is something that you need to have played Dragon Age 2 to understand. Fucking Meredith. Knight Commander Meredith. I don't want to use it. Alright. There's nothing else to do here, so we'll go back to the lighthouse quickly. Let's do this. We'll go to the crossroads. Around Carnes and Emmerich.
This door. I think the essence we took from that revenant might be our way through.
A key. Perhaps for something the gods are hiding.
You will work on this? No, I don't need to read that. I read that every time.
To other shores.
Favorite PC game, puzzle mysteries like Sphere and Problem Solving. Nice, fair enough. Alright, let's go. Where am I going? I'm over here. Alright. Well, let's just do that. Figure out where I'm going from there. I'm not great with puzzles, I won't lie.
Very well, thank you. We need to close it.
This one? Alright. Let's keep going.
Let's continue our discussion. How did it go? Very well, thank you.
I knew Rook would give you good advice.
Dweller, corruption seeps in.
Another revenant?
The Evanurus gnaw the roots. Their teeth, his regrets. Destroy what rises.
Leaving this to mark my way, but the place gets turned around, but I was in. You're gonna keep talking about your date? Emmerich's date with Strive?
I spy trouble ahead.
Another of those blighted fade tears.
Meaning we are in for another fight. Let us be ready.
Corruption. Undead. Let's say we found out who's responsible. Here it comes.
It is healing like the last one did.
That means it's weakening the fade tear. Stay on it.
That should weaken it.
Our children orphan.
Sage Tear and the Revenant are both gone. And the Revenant left its essence behind like before. These Revenants aren't just This'll open the way.
There we go. Unjust Day's Will. Unique ring. What does it do? Nah. Alright. Now. This other one is over here, so we'll just foster a water now. Done. Easy. Oh, we have to go down there somewhere. I see. Wee. Currently inaccessible. Alright. Let's go.
The deeper currents.
Now I'm getting somewhere.
So we had to put the next one down before we could... Okay, interesting.
Places between.
I survived 3 years enslaved in the galleys.
Shadow dragons are hanging out here, are they? True enough. It's not down there, it's over here. Wonder if I can go get it this way. No? Okay.
How did it go? Very well, thank you.
I knew Rook would give you good advice.
Actually, as it turns out, Strife does indeed collect knives. So your suggestion was excellent as well.
Really? That has never worked for me. I can give you the name of my blacksmith.
It's never worked for you. Oh, that's... I can see it over here. That's the thing. No, it's the only way. Okay. How do I do it then? How do I open this? I'm gonna look this up again. I don't know how to do that then. Let's just go back to the lighthouse and I'll look at the other quests then. Actually, you know what? It's time to go to Treviso. I'm gonna bring the Canis and Nev.
Took down their comic maker. She did your job for you. She's a hero. Just some meddling busybody.
Stock up with whatever you need.
Stirred up the butcher's autopsy.
Good luck with your contracts.
Someone's talking shit about me apparently.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
What's up with the little boy?
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
Oh, shut up.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they ask for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
What about the human help that Antam was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
This governor is annoying.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillinane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
You saw Katerina recently. How is she?
The same as always. She's been through too much. She should take some time. But will she listen to me? There's no arguing with her.
If you need a leg to stand on, I've got a spare.
Not even that could save me.
Disability jokes. Yeah. Sorry, you can only make them if you are disabled, by the way. That's the only way that works. Let's go this way. Let's go. Oh. Hello.
Okay. Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Rook, I presume.
Uh-huh.
The butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on town flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here.
Yeah.
They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses.
He's not wrong.
But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
You knew I was coming. Cut to the chase and tell me where the gods want their ritual.
They give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Okay.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the Blight. Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher. So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
It's not letting me pick.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
My city, my Treviso. I'll not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
I understand.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Catch me, fight me, win this city! So beautiful, but not like Treviso. See Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
The Butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation.
He's the traitor.
The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antom to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
How are the Antom holding up their end of the bargain, Governor? Not too well, from what I've seen. And now they're working with the gods. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the Butcher...
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso, so go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
No, I think we'll kill you too.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
If only we'd figured out it was Eventually before all this started.
I wish the same. But regret does neither of us good.
We knew someone had delivered Treviso to the butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Eventually all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Eventually will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
Eventually keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
When Eventually left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it. And that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
We'll stop Eventually.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Eventually confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillanane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Eventually.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
Of course.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Fucked up.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Have a look. I'm always open.
Alright, let's go. Ooh. I might take a quick break, make some tea. Fuck Vinci. Let's see. And then I will be back. Okay, I am back. I have some tea. It's ginger nut chai. And if you're a Kiwi or Australian, I got it from T2 because I love T2. Oh, someone's got a thing to say. There's a quest here. Rook, we've got one of what governor. It is not good. Come on. Yeah, I will. Just quickly say Nev and Lucanus have things to say. Alright.
Venatori had the narrow road. Now they think twice before walking that way.
And your neighbors? What's the price of that protection?
You think I'd charge our dear friends? The people who spread rumors about how Threads made Aelia disappear.
Rebuilding the Thread's reputation for free?
For the few of us left. Now the Venatori who thought he found a legitimate charm supplier, he gets counterfeit goods. Triple cost.
Nice.
So you bleed the Venatori any way you can.
Life's short, isn't it, friends? Let's do what makes us happy. Anyway, Nev, I'm out of news. But the Threads are yours. You need something? Say the word.
Thanks, Alec. Remember, if you cross our neighbors...
You can drown me in the Nosen Sea. Rook, it's been a pleasure. You've got a good setup here. Enjoy life in the Fade.
Life in the Fade? Huh. We've been at the lighthouse a while now.
We have, but it still feels strange. Like we're stuck in a dream.
So it's not just me. You know, this is my only address now.
Oh.
I still had an apartment back home. Rent paid up and everything. It got torched. In the dragon attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nev.
Everything I have is here in this room. One false step from drifting into the Fade.
If I said you have a home with us, would you make fun of me?
Maybe. But thanks. I never expect things to go to plan, but I usually have one anyway. Or 7. And a half-dozen backup plans, just in case.
And now?
Everything's changed.
Everything has changed.
If I survive the job, I'll be starting over, in a way. Maybe that should scare me. But I think I need it. I usually hate unanswered questions, but this one... I'll let myself figure out once I get there.
Ah, there we go. I was like, surely at some point her stuff finishes. Alright. Right, now we gotta talk to my love. My lovely hello.
Do you ever think about your call?
Rook, have a moment?
For you,
What is it?
always.
You were there to witness my new deal with Spite. You should come with us to see it paid in full.
Interesting.
A spare moment with you is an added benefit.
Always. Okay,
Wow.
bye Trini. Thanks
I
for stopping
can't say
by.
no to that.
When you're ready.
I'm always ready. But I will do this thing to talk to the team.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet, it's us. Everything seems impossible at the beginning. Just fight one battle at a time. Varric told me that.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
They're taking us seriously, which is flattering. And it can work in our favor.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have 2 gods waiting. Who knows how many Antom? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
What about the Inquisitor? I know she's been busy fighting in the south, but this doesn't end until the gods are dead. She knows that.
Saving the world? Sounds like the Inquisitor.
Reach out to her. Morrigan, too. We could use their help. I hear that we're ready as we'll ever be, but we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest. Then we'll take care of outstanding business.
So kind of motivate my dear Laura. Alright, now let's do this. I will always want to spend time with my love. Anyway. Oh, yeah, we'll come grab that
It
twist in a
worked.
sec.
The crows have harried the Antom, and eventually is revealed. But I do not think this is what they planned.
It is gold.
You had quite the stack of letters. Intrigues from home?
It's the Via de la Morte. There's upkeep, repairs. I'm being asked if I should redecorate the main dining room. I'm not sure what to do. I make a mistake, both Katerina and Thea will kill me.
My entire Mimratha's apartment could fit in your main dining room. If you're looking for help, you've got the wrong address.
You were gone yesterday.
Yes.
Do you think they're wondering why you ordered a drink for the empty chair?
If they are, they won't tell anyone. The crows own this cafe.
Smells like Lucanis.
Just try it.
So, are you two okay now? Since you gave Ilario another chance, I mean.
That wasn't our deal. We said we'd save Katerina, and we did. Even I believe we did. So there's peace. For the moment, at least.
How is your grandmother doing?
You've met her. She was hewn out of dragon bone.
Yeah, okay, friend.
She's pretending not to be upset by Hilario's betrayal and my possession. Which means she's making everyone else as miserable as possible. Except Dea. She likes Dea.
Are the other Talons okay with the whole abomination thing?
Probably not. But they prefer me to Ilaria or the Venatori. I suppose the crows have had worse first Talons.
Is it strange that I'm enjoying being out with you and your imaginary friend?
It isn't exactly normal.
You try it.
I don't know what I thought it would be like. Getting out of the ossuary. Getting my life back.
You mean you didn't spend all that time dreaming about having coffee with your inner demon?
And with you. But here we are. Whatever this is, I'll take it.
Sorry. I might let this brew for longer next time, get more of the ginger. And more of the flavour.
It worked.
Rook, good. We have discovered what Ivenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some comic had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Ivenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now Ivenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
That's fucked up.
Who is Ivenchi planning to poison with the comic? Aside from the crows?
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Ivenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the comic will spread to the rest of the city as well.
Destroying your own people's minds. How could Ivenchi do this?
By telling themselves there is nothing else to be done.
They will trot out some excuse to give to the worst of the politicians and the merchant princes.
You say that as if those were different people.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Ivenchi from releasing the comic.
Absolutely.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Ivenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
One more thing. Jacobus stormed off earlier, angry at Ivenchi. We have not seen him in some time.
Look out for him, would you?
Yes.
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Some of the merchant families have fled. They got wind of Ivenchi's comic and suddenly worry they are not on good terms with the government.
I am only surprised they stayed in the city so long. Jacobus
There's the garrison.
So you inspired...
Onto the garrison and the governor.
Please, go on.
So you in spite of friends now? Can't say my money was on that one.
I would have lost that bet too.
If it lets you sleep at night. Unless this clears the way for new and different midnight brooding.
I wouldn't put it past me.
It's alright. He's sharing a bed with me. I mean, what?
We clear the garrison this time. Ivenchi's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
We follow the governor now. The butcher was weak. This is not the cube.
Antom, get ready. The Antom aren't gonna make this easy.
Well done, Nev.
Jacobus.
Jacobus?
Me and my friends are sick of doing nothing. Eventually's got their comic past the courtyard, but they've locked the gates. We'll break into the garrison and get them open.
Be careful. The Antom.
We'll stay hidden. Good luck.
Dude.
More Antom. Eventually's throw.
I hate to be on their side.
Take my love.
Okay, now for Evenchi.
I know you're there, Rook. I'm ready for you. Come face the ruler Treviso deserves.
A strange aura in the air. Something's wrong.
He used the comic.
Wait! Are these Antom real?
I see the comic is working.
On your left. Well executed.
You're a fool to fight me. Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
Because you suck, that's why.
I dotted every I, weighed every measure. And you're not even one of them.
Rook fought you like a crow.
Antea, Viago, Jacobus. They all took more responsibility as Trevisans than you did.
I lost so many people to the Anton. My family, my cousin. By right, his contract against the governor is mine. And I say Evenchi doesn't deserve to die. They deserve to live.
What?
On trial. Paraded in public. Everyone will know who hurt
Yes!
you, and you'll suffer for every minute of it.
Yes, Jacobus, yes.
You can't do this. You can't let this brat decide what happens to me.
It's time to live with your actions, Governor. That seems fair to me.
Being made a scapegoat for all of Treviso's ills is fair? You can't put me on trial? I'm still governor of this city.
Not after the crows go to the merchants and the king about the comic.
The message about Treviso and the future of the crows has already been sent. Your contract is due, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Yes, yes. Okay, where are Tyre and Veilguard? Are they? Yeah, they're there. Whoop.
You are certain of this path?
I've never...
And you're sure of this course?
You already asked him that.
Viago, dear. Can't you see that I'm stalling?
Ah, you are waiting for Rook's interruption.
No. Her audience.
Am I that predictable?
You are reliable. I might say, essential.
It was an honor to defend Treviso with the crows.
To the business of the day, then.
Jacobus, are you ready?
I'm ready, Fifth Talon.
What's going on?
We accept Jacobus's right to the contract on Evenchi, and his decision to spare the governor.
It sent a stronger message than killing them. Their crimes will be aired, their reputation blackened.
And during these punishments, the former governor will live with the fear we may still one day end them. For his help, and proving he has sound judgment, Jacobus is becoming a full Antivan Crow.
I'm happy for you. You deserve it.
I just want the chance to follow Air's lessons and your example. I only got this because you went out to face Evenchi, Rook. I couldn't have done it alone. I want to find others like me. Orphans, people with no more homes, under a new house name. Neri suggested Igrativi. It's old Trevisan, sort of a grateful life.
As long as you're not buying them like Zevran was bought.
I'm honored.
Sorry,
Jacobus
I'm not gonna
Igrativi.
let that one go ever.
You and your new house will do great things as crows.
The Fifth Talon agrees.
As does the 7th. Rook, all of Treviso is in your debt. For what you did out there, and for the future you have inspired.
You have powerful enemies. When you decide it's time to put them in their place, we'll be there. And Rook, you'd have made a damn fine crow. Remember that.
I wonder if that's enough to level up the...
Like Antam blood. I'll keep the goods flowing.
No, I need that. Alright.
See you again.
Right. Do this then. Starting this quest that will lead to the end of the main story. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Though I don't know how much longer I don't know if I want to, like... We'll go talk to Morgan anyway. And then from there decide what...
Cedar Siconia, back on the stage.
Most hellos, okay. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna end it up here. Near the end, and then next stream will be finishing off Veilguard and all of that. But for now, I think that's where we're going to wrap up. I think we're in a good position going forward, so we'll do that. Yeah, let's see if there is anyone. I think we'll just wrap up. And yeah, keep an eye on it. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not. But if I'm not streaming tomorrow, then Thursday will be the last Dragon Age Veilguard stream, and last Dragon Age stream in general, actually, which is scary. I've been at this Dragon Age, you know, thing for a few months now, since late last year. And it's been a journey, and I don't know if I'm ready for it to end, so I might not stream tomorrow just to put it off. No, it's fine. But yeah, or maybe I'll just stream Sims tomorrow, because I probably should have streamed Sims today, but that's fine. Alright. Yep. Bye.